So I'm here with Tim Pawsey, Higher Belly, very well-known wine and culinary writer in British Columbia, here in Canada. We've just been in the Truth and Terroir single vineyard tasting, which was really exciting. We had a range of wines that came from both British Columbia, California, which is a theme region. We also had representation from Uruguay, a lovely little Albarino wine, Argentina, and also from Croatia, a wine that I'd never had before.
Stina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were your impressions, Tim, of what we just had?
Well, I mean, a few things. First of all, I think the caliber of wines, without exception, was fantastic.
Yeah.
There was not a single dog in the lineup, and that doesn't always happen, right?
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. I was really impressed with the freshness and purity and the expression of those varieties, of each variety. They were all so truthful and honest and direct, and wonderful interpretations of what I would say is non-interventionist winemaking. That would be my paramount observation, was that all these wines really do they speak for themselves, and they were so well chosen. They really did express their various terroirs, and that was the purpose of the whole session. I will put my BC hat on and say I was really impressed that we had those two BC wines. You couldn't have done that 10 years ago, and we wouldn't have done that 10 years ago to put those wines out there beside wines of such caliber. So I think that's fantastic. I love the various explanations given by people. I thought they were very succinct, and the whole session was brilliant. I loved it, and great discoveries too.
No kidding. And you're talking about the two BC, so it was a Pinot Noir varietal, but it was a sparkling wine.
It's the completely Matt Domain is renowned as being, he doesn't like to use the term natural winemaking, but he is renowned as one of the most least interventionist winemakers. So and also that wine was emblematic of what's happening. As he said, it's coming from Garnet Valley. It's one of the highest vineyard spots, recently planted in the Okanagan. It's the way we're going with viticulture in BC, so it's a good example. But I love the freshness again, and the had some beautiful mineral and citrus elements to it. Just a great example. And then of course the Kalmina family estate wine, the Grüne Veltliner, which is, Grüne, who would have thought Grüne, right?
Right.
Good for those guys for doing that. So just great examples, and having Uruguay in the middle, and I forget the lady's name. She's very good, but she always makes that point. Well, BC and Uruguay, who would have thought wines from those places? So yeah, fascinating session.
Lots more to talk about on that one, but thanks
and Croatia.
And Croatia. And what was that varietal? I've never had it before.
Pawsey. It's pretty. It's a fairly common variety. I'm thinking that's from Istria, and we started seeing those wines about 3 years ago. They're quite expensive. I shouldn't say they're not cheap in this market.
Right.
So, but they're brilliant wines. And if you have a chance to get there, taste those wines. There's 4 tables.
Lots of takeaway there. Thanks very much, Tim, and we'll look forward to seeing you a little bit more in the festival.
Out there.